Quantitative reconciliation is one of the very important report for our MIS, costing and any other reconciliation purpose. And based on this quantity chart, we can earn millions of rupees and save millions of rupees as well. Normally, friends, this quantity chart is being prepared outside the SAP system with the help of opening closing report, that is MB5L, with the help of transaction data report, that is MB51, and so on and so forth. And we normally feel that this is the regular way the quantity chart should be prepared, and our MIS team normally spend 2 to 3 days of full 8 hours time to prepare this kind of quantity chart. And by the time the quantity chart is prepared, the utility of quantity chart is over, because the decisions, the impact and the point which we have to highlight is already old. So we cannot take the right decision at the right time if the quantity chart is prepared in Excel files. So now, if you feel that you should get your quantity chart immediately on day 1 of your month closure, then you should go based on the automation on the quantity chart and quantitative reconciliation. We have a ready-made solution available for this quantity chart, wherein we can club your respective movement types to the respective grouping. For example, 601, 602 with cost of goods sold, quantity sold, 101, 102 to production, opening and closing, and the reconciliation of the entire movement of inventory from start to end. All these things we can put together and deliver you in the form of a report, which will be very useful for you. Now let me take it to SAP, some sample reports which I can show you for this quantity chart. So here, if I say the quantitative reconciliation, so as it is required, why it is required, we all know quantity chart is required for MIS reporting, and normally it is prepared in Excel, and it is most important and critical like any other report. Now if we are on SAP S/4HANA, then instead of preparing 3 different reports in different manner, for example opening stock, closing stock, transaction data, and then merging all these things into one, if we are on SAP S/4HANA, right, then we can get all these reports based on one combined or comprehensive custom program. That custom program will help you to generate your opening, closing, transaction by movement types, and it will be formed in one program, and no further requirement to store this data in different custom tables or so. In that same program, we can keep all these informations and readily deliver to you for your reconciliation purpose. So let me show you what is the approach for that, or the sample report, how we can showcase to you for your quantity chart. So this is the sample report for the quantity chart or quantity reconciliation, wherein your plant, period, material type, material description, SETA head, valuation class, GL account, yes, you heard it right, it is very important, because entire reconciliation of your inventory is linked to your GL account of your inventory. So you can understand whether your financial transactions are matching with your material transactions or not. So if you see the columns, right, because see, this report is quite long enough, so the entire report cannot be brought into one screen. So I have brought multiple screens so that I can showcase the entire quantity structure report to you. So for example, the column ending on this particular screen is opening quantity, opening amount. Then the next column is production quantity, purchase quantity, amount always, sales quantity, closing stock, captive quantity, transfer quantity, then bomb consumption quantity, then self consumption quantity, sample quantity, inventory sample quantity, then physical inventory quantity. So all sorts of different columns, whatever you can envisage depending on your type of movement types you have, we can put all them in the one particular report in different column with quantity and amount both. And then the final column would be a reconciliation column. In that reconciliation column, if you get any value or quantity, it means the quantity chart for that particular material is not complete, and you need to further either maintain some movement type, or some movement types are not properly mapped, or something or the other is not correct for the quantity chart. So this is one of the health checkup for the quantity chart. but if the reconciliation is 0, then your health of this quantity chart up to the mark. No need to worry about that. So this is how this entire quantity chart is built. Now let me also highlight the benefits. Benefits is always known to the person who is preparing this quantity chart and the person who is using this quantity chart, and it is one of the very important report which can save millions rupees for the organization if it is being prepared on a timely basis and acted on a timely basis. More than preparation, we need to act on this quantity chart to take right decisions and to save huge amount of inventory cost from that. So friends, if you are interested in getting your quantity reconciliation or quantity chart automated for your system, for your MIS, costing, production, material management team, then you can always contact us in this given number and you can drop an email to us and we can help you, because we have already helped multiple clients based on these quantity chart reports. Thank you friends.